Good evening. The southern regions of Turkey and northern Syria are facing a catastrophic disaster following a devastating earthquake. The death toll is currently at over 3,700 with 13,000 people injured and tens of thousands homeless. The magnitude 7.8 earthquake hit southern Turkey and its aftermath was felt as far as Israel, with a second quake and numerous aftershocks causing terror and panic. Whole buildings were reduced to rubble, and rescuers are now facing freezing temperatures as they search for survivors and remove the dead from the debris. The aftermath of the earthquake is devastating, with many still trapped under rubble. A friend of mine had his children rescued from the top floor of an apartment building, but his daughter broke her arm in the process. It is unknown how the death toll and number of injuries will rise as the debris removal efforts continue. The president of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, has referred to the earthquake as the worst disaster in the country since the 1930s. Poorly built apartments have been a long-standing issue in the country, and across the border in Syria, workers are frantically trying to pull survivors from under the debris of destroyed buildings. A heart-wrenching scene involved the rescue of a baby born in the rubble, but its mother did not survive. One survivor described his family's escape from the collapsing building, saying they were saved by a wooden door. The hospitals in the affected areas are overflowing with bodies wrapped in blankets, filling the floors. The hardest-hit regions in Syria are home to millions of refugees from the country's civil war who are already living in poverty with limited access to healthcare and resources. The United Nations Secretary-General has called for support for both countries. The world is coming together to offer aid and assistance to those affected by the disaster. The U.S. is working with Turkish authorities to provide aid and rescue crews, and other countries are also offering support. A representative from the Humanitarian Group, Mercy Corps, joined us from Istanbul to give an update on the situation. The search and rescue operation is complex and hindered by severe cold, snow, and aftershocks. The immediate need is for shelter as many homes and buildings have been destroyed. In the coming days, the focus will shift to finding access to water and other critical needs. For Syrians, who have already endured a brutal civil war and displacement as many as 20 times, this earthquake has only added to their suffering. The effects of the disaster are exacerbated by the already dire situation faced by the Syrian people. The International Rescue Committee reports that many of its staff, along with the Syrian population, are struggling with the effects of the earthquake.